Hi guys, I'm playing Delta Force Mobile on the Samsung Z Fold 5, and um, I'm just wait. Where's this guy gone? Yes, I got this guy down. Let's see what else we can do here. Okay, we've captured this sector. That's fine. Let's see if I can manage to get the other sector. Let's see what happens. We won. Victorious. We are victorious. Yes, all sectors taken. Right, this is the Samsung Z Fold 5. This is Delta Force Mobile. It's a DualSense. It's a Bluetooth wireless third-party controller with RGB left and right thumbsticks. It's got BA, XY, which is also RGB. All this is RGB. The battery life for this third-party controller is about 8 hours. In terms of gameplay, you can play games for about 8 hours, mobile games. I'm not particularly sure about any other games, but I am sure about this games in particular. And so basically, I just have to see what kind of right. So I'm just playing games at the moment, and then we'll see how we can get this to go forward. So I'm playing King of the Hill. This is it has different game modes. I am playing this on ultimate, and the FPS count on this is high. That's the ROG Ally, the Z1 Extreme. That's the DualSense controller, power bank, that's a switch light, and the games that I currently have on the ROG Ally are, if I can go through them, I will. Right, I will go through them, but I've got Crossout, I've got Vigor, I've got Delta Force, I've got War Robots, Gun Devil, Cloudpunk, Broforce, American Fugitive, Fallout 84, and Zero Grounds, and DSX all installed on the ROG Ally. So that's the Steam that I've got installed. I do have cloud gaming, so I can actually play Fortnite on the system. And basically, I've been having this for about a week now. But I did have before previously. I had, I'm trying to think of it. I had the Switch, Nintendo Switch console. And then basically, from the Nintendo Switch console, I did not like it that much, because obviously having the Switch console, like I just said, it doesn't have exclusive titles, and exclusive titles as what I thought I would have eventually would have been anything like Warface, like like what they did with Apex Legends. I thought they would have done with Warface as well, but they didn't do that. And then basically, one thing I did notice is that basically, right, so with Warface, I had to do what they call is a virtual game card, whereby I needed to buy another Switch console just to transfer games onto the Switch 2, and that's where this Switch Lite came from. And then basically, what I've done is that's why I purchased that Switch Lite over there. So I had to create a new account on the Switch 2 because I'd forgotten my password, and then obviously on the Switch Lite, I was able to sign back into my original account, and then of course on the Switch 2 I had a brand new account, so I had bought some games on offer, right? So these games were being sold. There was a sale basically on Nintendo eShop, and I bought several games. I spent about $75 the first time, and then I think the other time I spent about $25. So that was roughly $100. Plus, I did purchase the Switch 2 for about $385. It did come with Mario Kart as a bundle, and I did play Mario Kart. It was okay, but like I said, I didn't understand. They put it in. They put it in. I got 1,168 points. They put it in. They ported in. Wow, I got all of them. They ported in Apex Legends. They ported in Apex Legends, okay? And I was like, you ported in Apex Legends. Why didn't you just port in Warface Clutch? Yes, Warface Clash is not a new game. I'm not saying it's a new game, but at least it would have made a lot of people happier. People like myself, people who like multiplayer games, they did not put it in, and as a direct result of that, I just thought like, okay, I had to buy a second Switch console, which then cost me $90. So that's about $480 plus 90. That's $570, and then on top of that, there were no exclusive titles like Cyberpunk and all this stuff. But I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and then I thought, well, I'll just keep it for a while to see if anything improves. Nothing did improve. And when nothing improved, I just thought, well, why am I subjecting myself to having this kind of situation whereby I'm clearly not getting value for my money. Oh damn! Oh my words! Oh! This guy is. Oh no! I was trying to put a beacon, so I was caught in a very strange situation there. I was trying to put a beacon down. Right. So basically, what I said is, I had spent close to about, what the hell? So why did that guy run away then? Okay, so I'm gonna give him chase. Right, he hasn't seen me. So I'm gonna chase after him. I don't know where he's going to. He hasn't seen me. Maybe I can get a hit. Oh, where's he gone? It's quite fast though, eh? Can't see where he's gone to.
The enemy is attacking objective Bravo.
Right, I think he's gone to the sector. So I need to see what part of the sector he's on. I got him. I got the dude. Right, so like I said, basically, I've been like having the Switch 2 for like roughly less than a month, and there were no exclusive games on the Switch, and as a direct result of that, it just started to weigh down on me a bit. So I made some videos as well. I noticed there wasn't much interest in the Switch 2 either. I did try to play games like The Witcher 3, which I did find to be quite a good game, but like I said, it just wasn't enough to pique my interest. I didn't feel like I was getting the basic value for money that I paid. Like I told you, I had to purchase a Switch Lite just to port to get Warface Clutch onto the Switch 2. And yeah, I'm not saying to people I'm not saying, look, if you like Nintendo, then buy a Switch, no problem. But if you're like me and you do actually prefer having these kind of consoles that have multiplayer, like multiplayer type of games, then you're not really going to be satisfied with the what you call this, with the Switch 2, because I feel like it's lacking a lot. They ported Apex Legends. They did not port Warface Clutch. So I was like, how can you port Apex Legends over to the Switch, but not Warface Clutch? You know what I mean? And Warface Clutch, so many people are playing that game. So many people still play Warface Clutch. So I'm like, you want people to play Apex Legends on the Switch 2, which is a brand new console, right? It's a brand new console, the brand new GPU, everything's brand new in the console, just so we can play Apex Legends. I don't know. Look, I'm saying if you like Apex Legends, good for you. But I liked it visually, it looked good. but I just didn't see the point. Why not? If you're going to port 8%, you should port Warface Clutch, isn't it? So I'm just simply saying, if you like Nintendo, I like Nintendo as well, but I just feel like they should have released some games exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2. That would have made life a whole lot easier for a lot of people, and it would have made life a whole lot more bearable for me, because like I said, I noticed there wasn't much interest in the Switch 2. Like when I was making a lot of videos about the Witcher 3, nobody was watching them, and it's just like there's not that much interest in this device, you know. And look, I'm not saying that I bought the Switch 2 for other people. No, I bought it because I wanted to see the differences. I had the Switch Lite before. I had the Switch OLED. So obviously, I wanted to find out. I wanted to find out if there were any differences between the Switch, the original Switch, and obviously the Switch 2. But I gotta say, it wasn't enough to pick my interest. You know what I mean? If these guys are giving you trouble in the game, all you have to do is throw a grenade, or if you've got the lady with the crossbows, you can just use the crossbows, right? And basically the crossbows will benefit you because obviously you've got the lightning bolts. So like I just said, sometimes the applications you use on your phone, it's not because the application doesn't support this gamepad, it's just because your phone probably doesn't support the functions that are required by the gamepad to function, to work.